Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, today we're talking about estimating sums and differences. So Richard, explain to me estimating.
It's kind of like a guess.
Okay, kind of like a guess. How so?
Because if you don't know it, between two answers, 2 or 3, it's like a guess. If you don't know and which one's the closest, you can just choose that one.
Okay, kind of like a guess. Emily?
You have to round together. You round together.
What do you round?
Numbers.
What part of a problem do you round? If I gave you this problem,
Okay.
what would you round?
I would round. The decimal, after the.
Okay, you round after the decimal. Okay, AJ?
I would round to the nearest 10.
Round to the nearest 10. Okay. McKenna. Right? High five. Well, psh.
I was gonna say estimate the sum.
Okay, so you're estimating the sum. Now this is what I've seen in my many years of educating intelligent young children like yourselves, is I have seen when the problem says estimate the sums and differences, what I normally see is people do the math and they'd add it and then they'd round the answer. You're all with me. You're all with me. You've all done it. Where you estimate and then you round the answer. I've seen it. Don't tell me stories. I know you have. But estimating is what you do before you find the exact answer. Estimating is supposed to help you get to see if your exact answer's in the ballpark, in the neighborhood, close. So you have never multiplied. You have never multiplied decimals. Never. But I could ask you to estimate this. And you should be able to give me an estimate. Without knowing how to multiply decimals, I should be able to say, what's an estimate of this product? So, let's see. Trent. I have 7 and 863 thousandths. I want to estimate that, so I need something close to 7 and 863 thousandths. Say 8. 8 is close to 7 and 863 thousandths. Aaliyah, 2 and 14 hundredths is close to what? 2. And unusual. What is the product of 8 and 2?
16.
I called on unusual. She told me yesterday her name is unusual.
No, unique.
Oh, unique. You told me yesterday your name was unique. So unique. What is the product of 8 and 2?
1 6.
1 6. 16. 1 10. 6 ones. Okay? Why is this important? That's an excellent question. That is an excellent question. Reagan wants to know, why do you need to know how to do this? Because when you do a problem, I know my answer needs to be near 16. It's not going to be exactly 16 because 8 is not exactly 7 and 863 thousandths, and 2 is not exactly 2 and 14 hundredths. But now I know when I multiply these actual factors together, my product, the actual product, needs to be near 16.
What else do you get it wrong?
If it's, and a lot of when we're multiplying decimals, a lot of that you might do the multiplication correctly, but the decimal point's placed in the wrong spot. So that's one place where estimation really helps. Division, estimation really helps. We're going to talk about addition and subtraction of decimals today. And Trent is excited because I see his focus and attention is on me. So let's look at a couple here. We have 56 and 32 hundredths plus 23 and 12 hundredths. Now an estimation, you should be able to do an estimation in your head. That's why I said clear the desks. You should be able to estimate in your head. They're just really dying for me to get Team Shake out. You should be able to do estimation in your head. That's why the desks are clear. An estimation is going to give us about how long. So when, like, for example, let's say I'm going to estimate I'm walking to my car. I'm not going to take for an estimate and measure the distance between here and my car and figure out how many steps it'll take and how long each step is. No, I'm going to estimate. It's going to take me about a minute and a half. 2 minutes. That's an estimate. I'm doing that in my head. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's see, Team Shake. AJ, what should we do with 56 and 32 hundredths?
You should round.
We're not rounding. What's about 56 and 32 hundredths? Tell me. Something I could use in my head.
It's about 60.
Okay, 60.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sebastian, 23 and 12 hundredths. What do we want to change that to so I can do this in my head?
23.
Okay, I can do 23. Because I can do 60 plus 23 in my head. I can too. 60 plus 23. Laura is what? I didn't mean to wake you. I know you weren't paying attention. So Team Shake automatically knows when you're not paying attention and calls on you. 60 plus 23. 83. See, we can do that in our head. Now we know our answer needs to be somewhere near 83. Let's check and see how our estimate was. When adding or subtracting decimal numbers, we line up the place value. So ones or tens over tens. Ones over ones. Decimal point over decimal point. Tenths over tenths. Hundredths over hundredths. But write the right number.
Thousands over thousands.
I don't have any thousandths over thousandths.
Yeah.
Once I line up my place values, then it's just adding and subtracting like a normal person. I know none of you are normal people. Otherwise you wouldn't be in my class. I only get the brilliant, abnormal kids.
Thank you.
Brilliant, abnormal. Brilliant and abnormal. So let's go. Amy, the sum of 2 and 2. 4. Amy, the sum of 3 and 1. Amy, the sum of 6 and 3.
9.
Amy, the sum of 5 and 2.
7.
So our answer is 79 and 44 hundredths. Amy, is that near our estimate? We're pretty close, right? Why is it lower than our estimate, Amy? Have any idea how it would be lower? Oh, let me check. Logan.
Because instead of doing 56, we did 6.
Okay. So instead of doing 56, we made it a bigger number. So my estimate is going to be bigger than my actual sum. Because I moved this up like almost 4, and I moved this down just like way less than 1. Okay, so my estimate's going to be higher than my actual answer. Now, thank you for having your hand up, Isaac, because I got a question. Let me think how to word this correctly. Here, our estimate was higher than our actual sum, correct?
Yeah.
Can you think, Isaac, do you want me to call you Isaac the rest of the year?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Isaac, can you think of a situation in life where you'd want your estimate to be more than the actual?
Probably when you're poor and broke and you want your estimate to be like $3 million and you got zero then.
Okay, you can estimate $3 million, but that doesn't mean you have it. What situation in life, Isaac, a serious one, not a comedic one, what situation in life can you think of where you'd want your estimate to be more than the actual amount?
Maybe when you're eating food, you want to run for a but then you actually have a small corn
Is
dog.
that right? Are they angry?
No.
It's not in this place.
I want to ride in hot dogs.
Everybody's next to his side.
I need this
Oh my goodness. All right, unique. When in real life would you want your estimate to be more than the actual answer?
Skittles.
I'm gonna slowly get insane by asking this question. Emmeline?
Okay, so if you're at the store and there's something that says 99 cents, you don't want to hand out 99 pennies, so you just put in $1.
Okay. So that's exactly right. I go to the store. I want to make sure I have enough money. I have some jeans that cost $7.93. I want to make that $8. I have a pair of socks that cost $3.24. I probably want to make that $4. So I'm estimating I buy some underwear that cost $1.87. I'm going to say that's $2. Because I want my estimate, now my estimate is $14. Is the real price going to be more than or less than $14? Less. But if I estimate down, and I say, wow, it's probably only going to be $10. And I go to the register, I got $10, I can buy this stuff. And I slap that, boom, on the register. And the lady goes, and goes, oh yeah, but it's $13.46. And you're like, well, yeah, but I estimated it as $10. Okay, when you're shopping, you want your estimate to be more than the actual cost. Otherwise, you go to the register and that dude's looking at you like, what kind of bozo thought that this was only going to be $10? What kind of dipstick? Whose parents raised this person like this that thought this was only going to be $10? What person does that? Doo-doo? Richard, don't say doo-doo. Okay, so estimating is muy importante. What I do not ever want to see is when I say estimate the answer, then solve it. I don't want to see the answer's $29.14. My estimate is $29. I don't want to see you round after you answer. Your estimate occurs before you answer. Not after. Before. It's supposed to help guide your answer. If you answer it and then round your answer, how do you know your answer is reasonable? You don't know. That's why you do it before. But I'm going to tell you, Laura, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Let me tell you, Laura. I'm going to give assignment. It's going to say estimate, then solve. And I'm not going to mention Laura's name, but Laura will just solve it and then round it. And then I'm not going to mention Laura's math teacher's name, Mr. McMurdo. But Mr. McMurdo is going to notice. And Mr. McMurdo is going to, what's the word?
What's crazy math? Cross the face.
Go insane! That's what Mr. McMurdo's going to do. So, don't make that happen. Boom, shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you, do something kind today. Please subscribe.